Hey guys, welcome to the part 2 of the flight to Turkey. We are currently still at our cruising altitude of 37,000. We are nearing our top of descent very soon. We have received instructions for our arrival, which is the ILS Whiskey 36 right approach, and we have just selected that within our FMC as well, with causal 1A star. Again, this all has been inputted, so we'll go ahead and start our descent checklist and set our altitude to 18,000 feet. At this point, we'll proceed with the descent checklist. Recall checks, no, it's good. Auto brake will set to 1. Landing VREF, we will set flaps 30 with 139 knots. Approach briefing will assume completed.
Minimum 328, descent level 170.
Descent level 170, minimum 328.
Minimum 350, full approach, 19055.
19055, KLM 1350, doesn't need.
Right.
And as we approach our ILS runway 36 right, let's verify our frequency as well as course. So it's set to 108.1002, 108.1002, which is great. We'll also set up the minimums, which is 100 feet for this case, for this runway, and we can set that through here. We can also turn on the seatbelt signs now. We'll reduce this to flight level 110. And the transition altitude for Turkey is 15,000 feet. We'll now set the right altimeter, and we'll put in a little bit of spoiler here. We have been instructed to descend to 3,000 feet. We'll also turn on the landing lights since we are crossing 10,000 feet at this point. We can now complete the approach checklist, which is nothing but the altimeter, and we'll bring up the landing checklist. That's our airport. Will be vectored off our last waypoint over here into runway 36 right.
Continue descent 1,500, 30 right.
Descending to 1,500, and at this point we will switch to manual speed, set to 220 knots.
2,500. Fly heading 180, 30 right.
And we have been instructed to fly heading 180.
Turkish radio, turn left heading 025, contact on home approach, 124.35. Left heading 025, 124.35, Turkish right.
Turning to heading 025. And at this point we can arm our localizer to intercept our ILS. Reduce speed to 200 knots. That's flap 1. Reduce speed to 180. Go flaps 5. Flaps 15.
Turkish 18, flying heading 015, PAOS, whiskey, approach, runway 36 right, report established on localizer. Flying heading 015, PAOS, whiskey, approach, report established on localizer, Turkish 18.
Alright, we cleared to establish localizer.
Transition.
You can see the airport right there, and we should be intercepting the localizer very shortly. And we have intercepted our localizer. Reduce our speed to 160 knots. Gear down. I will set our final approach speed, which is 144. Flaps 15, speed brakes armed, flaps 20, flaps 25. We'll arm the approach, and flaps full. Turn on the taxi lights and the runway turn off.
1000.
We can at this point go manual landing. Minimum landing.
$100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Turkish 18, when vacated contact ground, 121.9.
Reverse is green.
Vacated contact ground, 121.9, Turkish 18.
Land on brake.
Turkish 18, runway vacated. Turkish Railroad, taxi to gate 230 via Tango, Mike, Alpha Papa Romeo Oscar November 2. Taxi to gate 230 via Tango, Mike, Alpha Papa Romeo Oscar November 2, Turkish 18.
And we'll stop here and clean up the aircraft. Spoilers, flaps up. We can now turn on the APUs, shut off the landing lights, then we turn off strobes. Alright, so we have received instruction to taxi to gate 230 via Tango Mike Apron 1. So let's look at the charts. Alright, so we are on Mike already. And we need to go apron 2, which is this guy, and 230, which is here, this gate over here. So let's set up our GSX. So gate 230. No. Turkish Airlines. We'll go ahead and turn off our flight directors. And at this point, we'll just taxi the gate.
Airport Gunman for 6 November, turn left heading 300.
Heading 300, approach Charlie for 6 November.
Alright, as we're approaching our gate, we'll turn off the taxi lights. We'll turn off our TCAS and the weather radar as well. And that's our gate right there. Alright, so we'll go ahead and turn on the parking brakes, turn off the hydraulics, window heat, fuel pumps, and cut off the engines.
Deboarding requested.
Request for deboarding, we have the jet base connecting. And at this point we can open up the cargo, entry left, we'll set the chocks and request for ground power.
Passengers deboarding starting.
Shut off the beacon lights and turn off the passenger sides. Okay, request for ground power now. We'll turn on the ground power and we can now release the parking brakes since our ground chocks are set. And that's pretty much it for shutdown. And with that, we have completed our flight to Turkey. I hope you all enjoyed this flight as much as I did creating this content. Please like, subscribe, comment, give me any feedbacks if you have any. We'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching.